Nails are sharp and pointy, but do they work as a projectile? Last summer I made these firecracker cannons, and I could shoot lots of things out of them, mostly tinfoil balls, but I realized that a roofing nail fit fairly well inside it, not perfectly, but I tried to use it to shoot them at a piece of foam board. The results were not very good. I was only shooting it from 5 to 10 feet away, and most of the time it would bounce off, which is partially, I believe, because the nails are that one's actually pretty good, but most of them are fairly imbalanced as to where the shaft of the nail is on the head, and also because they're so rear end heavy and have so much drag that they're not very stable. And also these have very short barrels, so I'm going to try this with something that's got a long barrel. We're going to see if they actually can be used as projectiles or if it's just a really bad idea. And just as a disclaimer, don't do this. It's a bad idea, and the only reason I'm doing it is just because, well, I have curiosity and I like to do things. I asked some of my friends for their predictions on how it would work, and this is what they said. The way we're going to do this is with this 5.5 foot long piece of 1/2 inch PVC, as well as this as an air compressor at about 120 PSI. First, I'm going to demonstrate with a Nerf dart, because they fit almost perfectly into 1/2 inch PVC. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to load it into this end, and then also spray the air in from this end. Okay, so here goes with a Nerf bullet. And now here goes with a shorter roofing nail. Okay, yikes. And now let's try with a longer one. Okay, so both of them ricocheted off the garage door and all over the place. So for reference, so I had the end of the barrel probably about 7 feet from the door. Starting it back here, I had my camera sitting up here, and the first one ricocheted off the ceiling and down over there somewhere. The second one, the longer one, ended up over here, I believe. And yeah, so the first one seemed to fly a little bit better, but yeah, they both were fairly unstable and didn't hit anywhere near each other on the door. I can't find the marks, but that's just what it sounded like. Okay, I'm gonna run one more test, this time from a different camera angle. That one, it looks like bounced off down here somewhere. Was not that was already there. Probably a little mark. And came all the way back to, I don't know where it went. Came back and landed somewhere around my feet, but yeah. So basically, nails do not make good projectiles. However, because they have weight, and if you have a long enough barrel to get it going somewhat in one direction, it seems to be fairly stable, but it doesn't seem to be hitting on the pointed end, so I guess that makes sense because they don't have any fins or anything to keep them stable. Just the head of the nail, which creates a lot of uneven drag. Okay, I found the nail. It's down there. So in conclusion, you can fire nails, but it's not a good idea, and it's not very accurate, which I guess is to be expected if you really think about it. Sorry for how informal all my terms and descriptions were. I didn't script this at all, and so, yeah. I guess I didn't really use probably the right terms for a lot of that stuff, but hopefully I conveyed what I was trying to say, and thanks for watching.